Hello, hello. Today's video is going to be a compilation of the few things that I have recorded and taken photographs of in my 1 week since climbing Mt Katahdin. So I hope you enjoy. It's going to be short, sweet, and preparing for starting my southern half. So here we go. Good morning from Millinocket, Maine. I am here on the main street today. It is my first 0 day after finishing the northbound section of the Appalachian Trail. So I was not intending to do a video of my 0 days, but today I am going to, just simply because my husband's not getting in until this evening and I'm going to be roaming around the town today. So here's your first view of Millinocket. And there is I was thinking it was the post office, but it's not. We've got the ice cream store. They are closed at the moment, but we might be visiting there later today. It's just a small downtown area. And today I'm going to be doing an interview with Miss Sam Hunt, and you'll get to see that shortly, so stick around and see what that's all about. It's a windy day today. I am incredibly happy I chose to summit Mt Katahdin yesterday. I have no regrets about that. And I'm just heading back to the hostel right now to see if I can leave my backpack there today while I wander, and then pick it up before I head over to the place that I rented for tonight and tomorrow night. Stick around today. We'll see if we get into anything interesting, and stick around for my interview with Sam, which is gonna be interesting. That's the post office, which I thought I was showing you at first. And this is where I had dinner last night. It was very good. And that red building is the hostel, so we'll go check that out. This is the AT Hostel and Outfitters, and they have vacancy. It was nice to see that sign on when I came yesterday because I wasn't sure where I was going to be staying. So you come to the back here, and right behind that Outfitter sign, you go in the door there and check in, and let's go check it out. I think they're still closed, probably. Oh, nope, they're open.
So just the toothbrush in the buckles?
Yes. And the chapstick.
Oh yeah, chapstick. Yeah, bro. What?
We've got a small resupply store here. Some backpacks, socks, C-Nock, sleeping bags.
Alright, so get a ticket.
It's day 113, and I am back en route to the Appalachian Trail. I am in Boston at the moment in the train station. I took a bus from Bangor to here, and I will be taking Amtrak to Harper's Ferry eventually via Baltimore. So it's going to be a long 2 days of traveling, unfortunately, but that's the route that I am taking, and I will kind of bring you along for the journey today. So this journey is going to be long and convoluted. I had a wonderful time with my husband during this week. We explored the coast of Maine. We did some sightseeing. We did some lazy, not do anything kind of stuff, just hang around. We had lots of great food and just enjoyed our time together. You will not see any of that, unfortunately, because I did not record. I wanted to just enjoy him and our time together. So we will be getting back to daily recordings on the Appalachian Trail beginning September 1st as I hike southbound from Harper's Ferry. I am walking to the hostel Be More Bunks in Baltimore. And I will stay there until tomorrow around 2 is my next train that will take me to Washington, D.C. and then on to Harper's Ferry. So right now I am just doing a little road walk. Good morning. I am at the Be More Hostel in Baltimore, Maryland, and I am traveling back to Harper's Ferry to begin my southbound journey on the Appalachian Trail. You will not have any videos from day 108 through day 114, which is today. Well, today you'll have this video. I took a week off and spent time with my husband and did not do any recording, very little recording. I'm going to throw in a few pictures of the few things that I did, and other than that, I am getting back on trail tomorrow morning and I cannot wait. I am not a city person, and so being here in the city is a little overwhelming and just not peaceful for me. So I'm very anxious to get back on the trail. I have a 2:20 train today out of Baltimore. It's an Amtrak that's going to be going to Washington, D.C., and then I switch trains and get on a train to Harper's Ferry. So I will arrive there this evening about 5:20 and then walk to the hostel. I will be staying at Cross Trails Hostel tonight, and I will probably, if it's convenient and if it's not too busy, which I don't think it should be this time of year, I will do a little tour of the hostel as well. And I am actually meeting a friend at the hostel this evening, and we'll be having a hiking partner for 3.5 days. So I'm incredibly excited about that. And it's somebody that you might have seen early on within my first 100 miles, probably the second half of those first 100 miles. So it will be a fun reunion, and I'm really looking forward to that. So if I do anything today, I'll bring you along, but otherwise it's just, again, a travel day and not very entertaining. So thank you so much for sharing in my Appalachian Trail adventure and the things that go along with it. I did take a little trip to the coffee store this morning and got myself some coffee, or coffee shop. Other than that, I'm going to have some crepes for dinner, crepes for lunch, and then head to the train station. So that's my plan. Right now I'm going to edit some videos and get them uploaded for you. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. grapes on Charles Street in Baltimore. It's the bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast crepe.
Train 125 and route to Newport News, with intermediate stops being done right after.
Back in Harper's Ferry, leaving the Amtrak. Or the Amtrak's leaving me. And that is where the journey began. We had dinner there the night before I started the AT. So I have made it back to the historic town of Harper's Ferry. I am back to the midpoint. Right now I am on my way to the Cross Trails Hostel. I've got to figure out how in the world to get there, so give me a second, I'm going to look at the map. Okay, heading to the Cross Trails Hostel, and it's about a 2.5 mile walk, which is going to be good because I haven't done much walking in the last week. And you know how I said that part of what I would be missing on the southern half is seeing some of the familiar faces that I got to know in the north. Well, on the train, or at the train station, I met up with Recon, who is one of the hikers that I met in the north, and he is also doing a flip-flop. He was prepared to go home and decided today that he was going to finish hiking the southern half. So that's pretty cool. So we will bump into each other, I'm sure, on trail periodically. So that's another fun addition. And here we are at the fort, the John Brown's Fort. Definitely kind of a surreal feeling to be back here. Yeah, surreal, for sure. This time it's a little sadder because I'm not hiking with Kimmy and Ellie. But it's going to be rewarding, and the weather that we're supposed to have this week is going to be incredible. Dry. Maybe too dry, but I'm not going to complain about the heat or the lack of water, because that's going to be one of the challenges going south, is making sure I have enough water. Things tend to dry up over the summer, and water is not as easy as it was in the spring. I was just thinking, I started this trail, I came across this bridge and stood on these steps, or walked down these steps, with hokas that were 1.5 sizes smaller than what these are. It's crazy how much my feet have grown, and I hope they stop growing and I don't go up any larger shoe sizes. Right now my youngest daughter and I can share shoes. And she's about, I don't know how many inches taller than me, at least 6 inches taller than me. Crazy, crazy. There's the river. This is Cross Trails Hostel, where I will be staying the evening. It was a bit of a jaunt up here from Harper's Ferry, and I walked the C&O Canals path and then crossed over the railroad tracks and then walked uphill, of course, to get to here. And there we go. I am at the Cross Trails Hostel and just thought I'd show you around a little bit. You come up the driveway there. This is the facility. Come in here, they've got laundry for $5 on top of the bunk fee. You just check in right here. We've got the women's bunk room in here. And there's a bathroom there. And the women's bunk room is right here.